Maybe the biggest mistake I made when I became a vegetarian was I kept consuming eggs for a very long period of time. Being an athlete at the time, I was really concerned about getting a good amount of protein, and I wasn't sure about where I should get my protein from, and I knew eggs was always a really good source for protein, and so I kept consuming them. But it wasn't until I met my guru and he introduced me to the importance of not consuming biomemories of other beings that I really understood why I shouldn't be consuming eggs. And of course there's a lot of different health reasons. You might think that they're really high in cholesterol. You might look at it from the vegan standpoint where you're consuming the byproduct of another animal. But this concept is much deeper than that. When you're consuming an egg, you're consuming the DNA of another being. You're consuming the biomemory. And what is biomemory? Well, just like how muscle memory allows us to drive a car without thinking, biomemory allows us to experience emotions without having to process them. And biomemory is stored within all beings. And how I want you to look at it is, think of a cow. When a cow is born, it gets to experience life just like any other being. And when it's about to die, because it's going to be slaughtered, it has the same emotions and the same experiences that human beings do. It will experience that it's about to die. And so a lot of fear is going to come, a lot of adrenaline and a lot of anxiety, stress, all these different hormones and memories are imprinted on its muscle memory. And now this is going to be stored in what's known as the biomemory, the emotional components. What's going to happen now is that it's stored and transferred to those that consume it. So if you're consuming a cow that's slaughtered, you're carrying on that biomemory. That biomemory is lived through you now. You're carrying fear patterns, you're carrying anxiety, stress, whatever emotions it went through when it was about to die. The same thing happens with eggs. Eggs carry biomemory, and in actuality, so do mushrooms. You would think, oh, well, it's a plant, but mussels have the ability to store pain patterns also. And so when you consume mushrooms, you're also carrying on biomemory. Other vegetables, why is it okay? Yes, they have life. Yes, they have consciousness, but it's okay to consume those because they don't have the ability to store pain patterns. I saw one article the other day talking about grass and how grass, it screams when it's being killed. It may be screaming, but it doesn't have the ability to store pain patterns. So any other vegetable is actually okay to consume. But when it's coming down to specifically talking about eggs, do not consume eggs. Yes, it was supposed to be a live being. It was supposed to be a chicken. And even though it didn't yet become a chicken, that mother is passing on the same biomemory down onto its child. And then that's what's going to be consumed by you. So avoid consuming eggs at all costs. Avoid consuming mushrooms as well. Avoid the biomemories of all beings because you don't know what's being transferred into you. And odds are it's going to be a pain pattern. And it's going to be something that's really horrible if it's a live animal that's being slaughtered and it knows it's going to be slaughtered. So I hope you guys understand that and truly cognize what this concept is, that you're going to be consuming the pain patterns of another being. So please let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. This is something I didn't know when I was becoming vegetarian, but so glad that I came across it. And it's something that's really powerful. If you want protein, there's plenty of other protein sources out there other than eggs. And you could check out some of my other videos that talk about that too. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, click the like. And if you have not yet subscribed, highly recommend subscribing to the channel also. And as always, guys, looking forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care and be blissful.